Alright, recap what happened today, all day until now. After downtown Fullerton last night, I was really tired. Went to bed, woke up early for work, and I was just praying and asking God to just help me. To help me, I don't know. I felt empty when I woke up, which is not normal. I usually feel pretty filled up with the Holy Spirit. But this morning I felt kind of empty. I felt that for some reason, what I'm doing, going out and stuff, I felt like it just crossed through my mind that why am I doing this? Like, is this like I know I have a purpose and God's called me to this, but I felt the enemy was really just trying to get in my mind. So I asked God to help me. Go to work. My buddy Gustavo comes up to me and he starts telling me how God's using him. And really it's just he's just playing a little small role. But as he's sharing this little piece that he's playing in God's puzzle, it's huge, man. I got so encouraged, and I was just telling him just how proud I am of him. And God is so proud of him. And just hearing and telling him that, I was like, wow, God, I feel like I should be telling myself this, you know? So that was cool, hearing his story. I'm just super excited, just super encouraged after hearing him. Then after work, my friend Justin starts telling me how God's using him. And again, encouraged like crazy. I'm super tired. I only had a few hours of sleep last night. And I was supposed to meet up with one of my coworkers just to talk. He ends up calling me as I'm driving home. He's like, Robert, can we cancel and reschedule? I was like, yeah, absolutely, man. So after we hang up, I'm like, God, thank you. I get rest. I took a good hour and a half nap. And then I had dinner with the family, and then I was getting ready to go to the rec center. Felt God was calling me out tonight. And so before I went in, I was just praying, God, use me, and I don't want this just to be a routine thing, but I just want to experience more of you here. And I went. One of my friends injured his ankle. I was able to pray for his ankle for healing. I met some other people there, just talking and just building relationships with them. But during my workout, usually I feel really pumped, thanking God all the time. And I was thanking God tonight, but for some reason I just felt I wasn't really, I feel like I didn't mean it as much. I don't know. I felt like I don't know. I just felt like this night at the rec center was just an average night. But it really wasn't. So after my workout, I check my phone and I get a missed call. It was from my friend Joe. He calls me. I call him and then he calls me back and he starts telling me about how God just rocked his world yesterday. And I just felt so encouraged by him and just talking to him. And it just continually reminds me, God, I prayed for you to help me today. And he's been helping me all day, encouraging me and just showing me that he's so proud of me. I get home at 12:30 a.m. and I open this envelope and I read this letter. It's from my friend Tyler. He heard my story about how I feel God's calling me to the rec center. And it doesn't really make sense that I'm doing this because it's more expensive than my 24-hour fitness pass and it's further away, all this stuff. But I know God's called me there, and God has stirred in his heart to help support me and to pay for the next 6 months of my membership fee, which is $35 a month, and he gave me a check for $35 right now. I've been encouraged since I've woken up this morning all the way till I'm about to go to sleep. God, you are awesome, and I'm probably going to cry right now. So thank you, everybody. God, you rock, man.